welcome back to Rev Endurance Sports. Today, we're going to review a pair of Pearl Izumi bike shorts or bib shorts. And this was a query by someone on the channel in one of the comments. So I thought, sure, why not? Let's find out. And what initiated it was that I did a review on the Pro Air bib shorts from Pearl Izumi. And I mentioned a few things in there that I thought were of interest, or that I think is of interest to go over it today. And that's, they're a little bit tight. And I typically wear a medium or sometimes a small in most things. I'm 5'9", about 150. And the small was very small. I can get it on one of my skinny days. But then I bought a medium. And by the way, I am buying these products and evaluating them. No sponsors. But then the query came in about, well, how does the Pro Air compare to the Pro Bib short? In other words, without the distinction of it being the Air product. So I went and ordered I ordered two pair. One that I've already worn and one that is right here. So this is the Pro non-air bib short. And actually, being a step down, I actually like it better. And let me explain why. So the first thing is, I know that this is a higher end material. It's French. It's very light. It's very compressive. And typically I like that. But this feels like more of a race short. Like let's go race. Whereas this short, this bib, I wore this weekend, and my Strava profile is down below, so you can click on that. And we went out for a 10,000 foot climbing day. So a little over 7 hours on the bike and in these bibs. And I actually found them more comfortable. This fabric, they call it a luxurious Italian fabric. And regardless of what it's called, I just think it feels better. It's just got a nicer feel. I mean, this one, you can hear it as I'm manipulating it. Whereas this one just has a much more muted sound to it. So it's got the laser cut bib straps. It's got the laser cut leg openings, and it does have a gripper, silicone gripper, so that if you, when you place it on your leg, it should basically stay in that spot for the entire ride, in my opinion. It does have these little reflective strips on the back of the leg, but the fabric, in my opinion, is more comfortable, and the chamois is the same. So this is what they call their Pro Escape 1-to-1 chamois, and it's the same on the Pro as it is on the Pro Air. But they call it the floating top sheet, which I tried to explain in the previous video, where this part here sucks up against your body and it's detached from the pads that actually touch the saddle. So if there's any play between you, the saddle, and the top sheet stays attached to you, while any type of friction would be between that top sheet and the chamois below. And then this is what actually touches the saddle. But I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. I just want to actually say, usually I like the higher end. Usually I like the top of the line stuff. It is what my customers expect from my store. I am a high-end shop. But in this case, this isn't settling. I actually personally think this is a much more comfortable short for much longer hours. And I think I'm going to start recommending this short to the folks in my group, because we go out on Saturdays and we do 7 or 8 hours. Typically, my goal is always to climb 10,000 feet on a Saturday. So it's 7-8 hours of just going out and finding steep grades sometimes, or maybe some longer climbs as the weather starts to get warmer, so we can get up to the elevation of 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 feet. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say for today, that this short is actually going to be more preferred and more recommended going forward than the Pro Air. Now, the Pro Air is a great bib short. Oh, and by the way, they say that this is their lightest bib, and it weighs 155 grams as a medium, and this weighs 185 grams as a medium. 30 grams, not anything really spectacular, but it's the fabric. You can just tell that this has a little bit heavier weight to it, and it just feels more, I hate to say it, but it feels like it has more quality to it. Italian fabrics are always known to be, pardon the pun, a cut above, but they are, in this case, in my opinion, a better fabric for long distance riding. And I've got a 200 miler coming up at the end of the month, and I thought, as I was demoing these, I thought this was the reason I was going to use these. But this feels a lot more comfortable as of Saturday's ride, so I think I'll end up with these. Anyway, like everything else that I preview or review on this channel, it's available through my store. It's available through the website, the shop website, and the link is below. That's a way you can support the channel. But if you found this information informative, if you found it entertaining, or hey, you know what, I am looking for a pair of bib shorts, show some love, and I'd love to sell you, and I'd love to provide to you high quality product that I've reviewed myself, that I've done the testing and evaluation, and that I recommend it with confidence for you. Okay, thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you up the road.